Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Zach Wheeler.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Ready to go? Here's Tommy Pham. That catches the outside corner. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it's caught for the out. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Right through there for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with two strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a two-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swings through that one.
It's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Philadelphia, our starting pitcher in this one, Paul Skeens.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Bottom of the first. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And a big swing and a miss.
One strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Turner now. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hit on the ground to short. Connor Falefa zips it to first. Turner is out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Bryce Harper stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 out, space is empty. And a curve misses outside.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Up and in, 3-2 now.
3-2.
Two outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And here comes Alec Boehm. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that's too high.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one way outside. The count now 2-2. And there's a ball. Max Kepler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Wheeler back to work. And that's way high. And that is ball one. That one missed.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The next offering misses. And now 3-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air, right field. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. This is Joey Bart. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one is upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Man at second. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering misses down and away. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, Boog, that's an example of a good at-bat without getting into the hit column. He saw a lot of pitches right there, and that can set your team up for success later in the game.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Billy Cook. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They're waving McCutchen home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. In there at the knees, 0-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Cook stands at first with one out. The other way, and foul ball. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in safely. Man at first, one away. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Whoa. 2-2.
Grounded to third, could be two. Boom. To second, and that's two. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second. Max Kepler at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That one in triple digits.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in. And there's one down. And now it is JT Realmuto. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
One strike.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Coming on is Pham to make the play. This is Bryson Stott. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That's in there. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Down quickly go the Phillies. And it remains 1-0. And we're back. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Singy, you look at the sequence right there. 3 pitches, all hard stuff up in the zone. It's another example of the way pitchers like to attack hitters in the sport today.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you can execute those pitches and not leave them in the middle part of the zone, those are tough pitches to do much with. They're just tough to get on top of, and a lot of times They have that rising appearance we talk about so much. Pretty much blew him away right there.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. So the batting order turns over. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. And he gets tied up right there.
1-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it's off the wall but foul. Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. And that one is inside.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
Schwarber in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Fastball is outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Trey Turner now. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there onto the track, and he makes the catch. So Harper stands in. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, strike
No
one is
ball.
so
One
critical in
strike.
a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Here comes Schwarber around third. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So one hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. It's the Pirates 1 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brian Reynolds. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is down low.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's outside, and now 3-2. Out to short, boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
That one clips the outside corner. 0-2 now.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball 1 there. Tapped softly on the ground. Turner. Oh, behind the back. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's McCutchen. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. First pitch misses.
1-0.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Upstairs. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Joey Bart now. Swings and misses. Strike
No ball.
one.
One strike.
Cruz off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Pirates leave one. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball. No strike. Nope. Outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That one at triple digits. One down, Phillies down a run. Way
One ball,
upstairs,
one strike.
and 1-1. On the ground, out to short. Tosses across to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Now batting Max Kepler. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Inside, just missed.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. They say you win.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Cruz sizes this one up, and that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And here's the first baseman, Billy Cook. Wheeler back to work. And there's a foul ball. Liner picked on the hop at first. Harper takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one just misses. Ball two. That to right. Castellanos moves on it. Hauls it in for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Ke'Bryan Hayes will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that keeps the inning alive. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that misses. 1-0.
1-0. Nope, that's high.
And there's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Hayes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Pirates 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Stop. Batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now here is Brandon Marsh. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Fan on the move, heading back, and it is gone. And it gives them the lead in the fifth. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And that's in there at the knees. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Ripped on a line to center. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-1. Line drive and foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Making 7 strikeouts for him. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Leading off, Tommy Pham. First offering, and it just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Brian Reynolds here. Just missed.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Pirates trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Marsh brings it in for the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Pirates 1. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one at triple digits. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Majinski, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back. And out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Paul Skeens departs, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Carmen Majinski gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Connor Falefa fires to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
So 2 down now, and here is Max Kepler. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
2 down. Nobody on. That's off the mark. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one hit to first, and he can't come up with it. Here's JT Realmuto. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two outs. And a strike in there.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Slider misses outside. Goes down looking. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of inning number 7. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Orion Kerkering up and loosening in the pen. Strom also getting ready. And that is out of play. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Realmuto up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now the catcher up to hit, Joey Bart. That one the other way. Nice grab.
Great hops right there, Berg. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
And here's the first baseman, Billy Cook. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So they make short work of him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 3 and the Pirates 1. On the mound now for the Pirates, Caleb Ferguson.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Can't forget the two-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Yo, that's a ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Right side, Pham drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Orion Kerkering.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jordan Romano, the closer, is getting loose. In the air, right field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Johan Rojas into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch misses. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the eighth. Not even close there. And now 2-0. That's a strike. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Gonzalez at second with nobody out. Hit in the air, left field. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that's outside. Ball 1. Runner at second here, one gone. That one off the mark, and that's ball two.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And that is in for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strikes.
The tying run at the plate. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. Tommy Pham in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. That takes care of Connor Falefa.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So digging in, Tommy Pham. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs with a runner at third. Got it! Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kyle Nicholas.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And now it's even up. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Gets to it, on to first. In there safely.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
So a man at first. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Turner runs. Foul ball. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Johan Rojas, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Yeah, there's the strike.
0 and 1.
Outside low, and now it's even 1 and 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
One ball.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a breaking ball misses outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
In the air, left side. Reynolds snags it on the run.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Off the plate, and that is ball 1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And there's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
And that skips into dirt.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Cruz running hard to get it. Nice grab on the run. And that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, and the score stays 3-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jordan Romano.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Reynolds stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Check swing, and he went. And the count even at 1. That one missing inside. That's down and in.
Full count.
Hard hit, right side. Stott over to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. . And they'll do it again. The Phils up by 2 here in the top of the ninth. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the Pirates with only 1 out left.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
McCutchen now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
No.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Doubled up on the slider away. 2-seamer here. Just watch and see.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. When you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher, and they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
And your final 3-1. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.